yes, 2023 is starting soon, and I still want GameCube games to come to the Nintendo Switch in the next Nintendo Direct. So you know what, this time, the GameCube games need to come to the Nintendo Switch, but we already have one, and it is Super Mario Sunshine, which was added to 3D All-Stars. What's up everybody, Danny's here, back again with another video. But before we get into it, make sure you check out all the links in the description below. I've been streaming the heck out of Splatoon 3 recently. Starting to get back to this over on my Twitch channel, so if you want to have some fun, come over, hang out. It's a good time. But let's get into this. The GameCube was a part of a retro gaming, but it's a throwback. But you know what? GameCube games would be a perfect fit for the Nintendo Switch. We already have Super Mario Sunshine added to Mario 3D All-Stars. And now that leads me that people love Super Mario Sunshine on the Nintendo GameCube and 3D All-Stars, and other companies have to take advantage of it with Legend of Zelda Wind Waker. It should be on the Switch. And even like GameCube games like Twilight Princess, and even like all the GameCube games. And now I don't know why Nintendo has not added GameCube games on the Switch. And now I see some comments saying that it might not be released on the Nintendo Switch. But that just seems wrong to me. That would be like not putting like GameCube games, or even like we're adding another Super Mario game because we already have a ton. When I see people not like hoping to add GameCube games on the Switch, and people say I agree, that leads me that people want that type of console on the Switch. And you guys know that there's already a GameCube controller for the Nintendo Switch. And you know what? I know they're gonna release like another one for like the Nintendo Switch Online. But a lot of people want new content. They want to like release something different on the Nintendo Switch. And you know what? Nintendo might not release GameCube games. But you know what? I think they will release it on the Nintendo Switch. I would see it as exciting with all of those people looking for new content update on the Nintendo Switch. But I think the main issue is the development and the update. Now, I've been playing a ton of Sega Genesis and the N64 games on the Switch, and even NES and Super Nintendos, but I personally don't believe that there's a lot going on the screen. 4 players maximum, like on the Nintendo 64. But I know how to make games, but I know how a little bit. But I don't think it has to do anything with the server. I think the big elephant in the room is the creator of the Nintendo Switch. And right off the bat, they might have like Nintendo Switch with a great connection, and then they have Nintendo Switch with a terrible connection. It will just make it for a bad time for everyone all around, which would make people stop playing the game, which would stop them from playing online. That is probably the number one reason why they have not brought it to the Nintendo Switch. I'm hoping they will work on it. They're trying a way to smooth it around, because I think GameCube games could be a massive success if it was added on the Nintendo Switch. I've mentioned that 2023 is starting sooner, and I think it'll be an interesting year for Nintendo. But you know what? The GameCube games might be added to the Nintendo Switch Online expansion pack. But if you want to play the N64, the Sega Genesis, or even DLC, you needed to subscribe to the Nintendo Switch Online expansion pack, which is another $20 or $50 a year, depending on the plan you have. So that is a prettier idea. And we just need Game Boy games and Game Boy Advance games on the Nintendo Switch as well. Now imagine GameCube games coming over, and Game Boy games and Game Boy Advance games, plus any game that is free to play on the Nintendo Switch. You can actually subscribe to the Nintendo Switch Online service and the expansion pack on which plan is right for you. So you know what? It could be a gigantic success if Nintendo releases GameCube games and Game Boy Advance games on the Nintendo Switch. And I don't understand why they haven't released it yet. And now, as much as I know, I'm not sure if it's going to happen or not, though. But if you made it this far, thank you guys so much for watching. Consider subscribing if you haven't already. But maybe if they see this video and they see how many people want GameCube games on the Nintendo Switch, Nintendo will actually release it. GameCube and Game Boy Advance games on the Switch. So make sure you guys hit that like button if you enjoyed this video. Leave a comment. Subscribe if you're new. And I'll talk to you all next time.